And that's when they were up in that elevator, Madison and Juan and Henry. That's when Madison was saying, I wonder what our room look like. And that's when Juan said, yeah, me too. That's it said, yeah, pretty sure we will make it from the 21st. That's when the elevator opened up. That's Henry, that's Madison, that's Juan. And that's when they walked it away. And the elevator closed. They were walking. Then Madison worried. Madison forgot about something. Madison was figuring out what he had lost. Madison said, oh my god, where are the keys at? Where's just put them at? And he said, right here. Stop acting like you're scared. You got them now. And that's when Madison said, give me those keys. You don't ever do nothing to them. You could have lost them. That's when you say, give me those keys. Don't ever play around with them. And that's when he showed up to the door, room 18. He said, let's see what our room looks like. And that's when she stuck her key into the door and opened it. That's what the room looks like. That's the bed. That's the chairs and the table. That's the heater. That's the window. And this whole black thing right here, the square thing, that's the door. That's when she went inside and she was saying, wow, this is something in here. And she was saying, look it, we have a up and down bed, you see? That's when she put it up. And that's when she looked at it. And that's when she said that, I wonder, I should sleep in here. Yeah, I will sleep in this bed. And Juan and Henry will sleep in the up and down bed. Look at, we have washer and dryer. Look at the 2 salts, a little baby refrigerator, the counters, the shelves, the sink, table and chair. Then one more thing I have to do is the bathroom. And that's a fly right there. It was flying around the bathroom. That's the noise of the bug. And that's when Madison did like this. Ugh. That's when she closed it. She said, okay guys. That's when she said, oh guys, remember picking up groceries. And that's when Juan and Henry forgot about it. They said, oh yeah. That's when they got the groceries. They stand up, and that's when they sit up, and that's when they were going to pick it up. And that's when he said, I'm so excited, guys. And that's when Juan said, yeah, I'm excited too. And that's when they were pinning bags up. And that's when Madison was saying, I'm just so excited, but pretty sure we won't make it though. We will. And that's when Juan said, yep, we will. And that's when she said, yeah, We are. Don't even worry about it. That's when he said, yeah, don't worry. And that's when Juan opened up the little baby refrigerator because they were putting little tiny drinks in there. That's when he put the eggs in first. And that's when Henry was right there. That's when that's Madison back there, and that's Juan, and that's Henry right there. And Henry was saying that, hey, let me put this in first. That was the milk. That's when Juan was putting stuff in, and that's when he closed the fridge. And that's when Madison was saying, hey boys, I got something surprise for you. Guess what? It's popcorn. And he said, huh, popcorn? Yeah, I like popcorn. Yeah, me too. And that's when the popcorn, that's when the scream of the popcorn, and that's when Madison closed the microwave. That's when the popcorn's heating up. That's when she pushed the button for it to heat up. And that's a light switch. So Madison turned off the light switch. Dark. And that's Juan and that's Henry. She turned off the lamp. Then she turned off the other light switch. And then that's the remote right there by the bed. And that's when she was saying, what's on TV? That's when she was going down. And that's when saying, oh, popcorn's done. She already picked out what's for TV. That's when the popcorn was done. That's when she took it out. Said, closed it. That's when she said, ugh, trying to get this thing open. Then the popcorn all shattered everywhere. That's when she said, oh, there we go. Open now. Hard time. Said, thank you. Did like this. Popcorn. Said, I like it too. That's when they ate it. And that's when he said, you see, everything works out. That's when she sat on her bed. And that's when she looked at it. And that's when she was eating. That's when she was saying, huh. That's when they were laughing. That's when they were laughing. Huh. What? Nothing. That's when it was about to be dark. They were laying down. That's when it shone at the moon. And that's when it went down. And that's when Madison said, okay, guys, good night. That's when she turned and that's when she laid it down. And Madison a little bit opened up her eyes and then she laid it down. And that's when Henry and Juan already went to sleep. And that's when Henry just looked at, then he smiled and then he went to sleep. Smiled, went to sleep. That's the moon. The moon was changing at night. This is getting ready to be daytime. Daytime at 5 o'clock. Daytime at 6. Daytime at 7. Daytime at 9. Daytime at 10. And daytime at 12. And daytime at 2 o'clock. And that's when the hotel, that's a hotel, and that's the front of the hotel. That's Madison's and Juan and Henry room. room 18. That's when Madison waked it up. And that's when she waked it up. She said, oh. She yawned it. Then she got up. That's when she looked at Juan and Henry. They were asleep. That's when she looked at Henry, and that's when Henry was snoring, and he was sorbing. That means he was a little bit, spit was coming out of his mouth while he was snoring. And he said, ugh. Madison did like this, ugh. That's when she get off of the bed. That's when Madison was looking around. She was looking around like this. Okay, guys.